Repeat that.
I got like $30 in the bank account right now. So, you know, it's gonna be a long, very affordable day.
Oh yeah, it is. We living in the riches right now.
We're gonna look at like a place and be like, no money.
All things are affordable in the eyes of Magic Johnson, because he got AIDS.
And how is he alive? We gotta talk about how Magic Johnson is still alive.
I think he's, you know, used the sources of magic and sorcery to achieve immortality. Who we gonna see today?
The Wonder Years! I'm feeling emotional because that's what you need to be when you're listening to this band. You know these Ohio roads are constantly under construction.
They are constantly under construction.
Oh yeah. Two Scoops isn't about emotional times, we're about thug times, man.
Yeah, but we can get emotional sometimes even though we won't shed a tear.
Tears of a tiger.
Alright.
Let's look at where we're going.
Oh!
Why so much pain in that?
I'm kind of holding a little everything right now. Movements are a little constricted. This is so blindingly bright.
Just turn it off, man. You recording?
Yeah. Extremely bright outside. So it looks like you're just like
Do I look like
in constant angelic effect.
I mean, that's really how I look normally. Are you happy?
Me? I'm not happy.
Why?
I mean, we were just going to go find something, somewhere to chill. But we were going to a bridge where Dirty Mike and the boys hang out.
Dude, we're not in a good area right now.
Plus, I found out that we were driving a Prius. I mean, they might have originally been something else entirely, and then they built it as a theater.
Like an opium den?
Yeah.
Up in here, photographing me. At least it's not that one Subway.
You know, a foot long.
Subway, get tricked.
How do you feel?
I'm hot.
Oh, look at those marble columns.
We had to go because, you know, it was so hot outside. I said, let's get back to the car and to the air conditioning.
I'm getting the tan, and he's just getting burnt. He's sweating. I saw that forehead.
What's it looking like?
It looked like Vaseline. That's how sweaty you were looking.
I could have been that sweaty, man.
Oh yeah, you were. The second you stepped out of that Subway, just all we've been doing is walking. We'll be zooming in.
Pop a couple bands when a nigga like me. Pour a couple drinks when a nigga like me.
Stop it. Oh.
Concert time, bro.
Yeah.
I've been listening to this band for like 8 years. Let me see if you gotta check the angles. Back. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got to see the show.
Amazing. Let me explain. We saw the Wonder Years, Laura Stevenson, Jetty Bones, and the Obsessives.
I got to see Dennis from Tiny Moving Parts.
His name is Dylan. You just
Dylan?
called him Dennis. Dennis the Menace over here?
Yeah. Man. You know.
Oh yeah, Noob got to see his musical icon, his idol. Dylan from Tiny Moving Parts. He loves Tiny Moving Parts so much.
Yeah.
And you saw him in the distance. He didn't even know he was in this band playing guitar, but you know, he was there.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was a great show. Everything about this was great, dude. The emotions everyone portrayed. Like, I've been a fan of the Wonder Years for probably the past 8 years of my life.
It was fantastic.
Dude, stuff was amazing. Stuff was dope. It began with Jetty Bones.
The beers just sort of came when coming home, and it tasted far too sweet when it brought the color back to my cheeks after my heart froze.
Dude, Jetty Bones performed a fantastic set, bruh. Like, you just had to be there, man. It's hard to describe. Like, what these.
Well, like, with the whole group together, the bass player, the lead guitarist, Dylan, and all of them together, was playing fantastic. You know, had a very poppy sound to it.
Dude, that end. I mean, that last song. What were they saying in the end of the song? Where it's like, "You never took me to see the ocean," or something like.
It was something like that.
See the ocean. Fire. That was some emo fire. You know, there's rap fire when they're like, "Yeah, I pulled up to the crib with the pistol whip," or something. But then there's emo fire when it's like, "Yeah, you never took me to see the ocean," where you're just like, "Oh." But that was great. It was all great. I loved the backup vocalist. It was Jetty Bones is good.
Cheers.
And the Obsessives came on, and I really love the Obsessives because I mean they're kind of I don't know, they're like a plain like the singer's always like, "You know how much I care," like.
Yeah, good vocals though. Both of them, the lead vocalist and the other dude, you know.
It seemed like the background vocalist could sing better than the lead
That's
vocalist. True. Like the lead vocalist, I mean, I love the lead vocalist, but the lead vocalist was like, "Yeah, yeah," and the background vocalist was like, "Oh," like the background vocalist was hitting those high notes.
Yes,
man.
he was. All around everybody and
Dude, fire
was playing. It was fantastic.
They played. I love the Obsessives. Specifically, they have this album called Daisy that I really, really like. Like, I really love the album Daisy. And they played the opening track to that album. In lonely places like my room. Like, I love the way.
Yeah, I like how they incorporated an electronic sound to it.
Yeah, those aren't on the record, man. Those electronic sounds. Okay, I thought that was police. We good, bro? I was about to be like, I ain't in the mood for a car chase today. Okay.
Anyways.
And then when Laura Stevenson came on.
Not bad as you say. Steady, no tempo. Cool on the flood of yours.
Woo! She got pipes, bruh.
She does.
Obsessives were great. I feel like we didn't talk about them enough. They were great. I love them. But Laura Stevenson, she can sing, bruh.
Oh yeah.
She can sing.
That was also another first for me.
I think all these were first for you.
Not everybody. I mean, I know, you know, I just know.
You know the Wonder Years.
The Wonder Years, that's it.
I love how she opened with my favorite song by her. I think it's called Out With a Whimper. Like, bruh. Emo fire. This is just straight up emo fire, bruh. Like, Laura Stevenson, she got that commanding stage presence.
Yeah,
like,
I did get an album from her, so I'm looking forward to listening to it.
I think it's called, like, A Chair or something. Fire. Emotional. Straight up fire, bro. And we got to We got to the best of the best, dude.
Time flies on the storm, stretched across his wings and
You know, hearing them from on our way there from you know, the album, and then hearing them live, you know, had a complete difference towards it. And then with the acoustic, brought it a whole nother sound, you know, compared to the, you know, album itself. And I loved it, every part of it. It was fantastic.
They have so many like emo bangers, bruh. Like they what did they open with? They opened with Dismantling Summer, Fire Song, like if I'm in an airport and you're in a hospital bed, what kind of man does that make me? Like that song. Fire.
They could have just done the whole, like every single, you know, track from each album, and nobody would have complained about it.
Okay, if the air conditioning is on slightly in the background, oh well, I'm hot. I love Dan Campbell, their lead singer, is probably one of my favorite vocalists of all time. Not because he got the best vocals. I mean, he's no R. Kelly. By any means is he R. Kelly. But, you know, he has so much passion in those in those vocals, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and his voice is lasting, and it has an impact to it, you know. You can feel it, you know, when you listen to his lyrics.
I know the ghost of it nightly. Oh, I know it must be lonely by just a peak. So Madeline, are you really afraid of death?
The look of like pleasure on your face. But when that jumping guy was a little extra though. The guy directly in front of
Snorkeling? Yeah, well.
The guy directly in front of us was a little too hype. And he was like,
everybody was.
he won, you sick! Like he was pointing and jumping and swinging that head around, and I was like, bruh, chill out. I have like a deep, deep love for the Wonder Years, dude. Like I literally love the Wonder Years so much.
Yeah, it was fire!
If I should die, don't cry, my niggas. Just ride, my niggas. Bust bullets in the sky, my niggas. And when I'm gone, don't mourn, my niggas. Get on, my niggas. When it's real, say word to Sean, my niggas. If I should die, don't cry, my niggas. It's been one hell of a ride, my niggas. Say word.